Voices of the Past. Holocaust Echoes presents Eugenics, the Pseudo-Science of Superiority. Join Benjamin Levine as we dissect the dangerous ideologies of eugenics.
My name is Benjamin Levine, and at 90 years old I have witnessed the devastating impact of a twisted ideology known as eugenics. Today I share with you the story of how this inhuman pseudo-science of superiority fueled the Nazi regime's most heinous policies, leading to the persecution and murder of countless innocents, including the Jewish people. Eugenics, a movement that began based upon evolution with the seemingly noble goal of improving human populations through selective breeding, was perverted by the Nazis to justify their obsession with racial purity and superiority. This ideology became the foundation for some of the most atrocious acts committed by the Third Reich. The concept of eugenics was not new. It had roots in earlier evolutionary scientific thought and had been embraced by many around the world. But in the hands of the Nazis, it became a weapon of unimaginable cruelty. They twisted its principles to support their belief in Aryan supremacy, using it to rationalize the elimination of those they deemed unfit or inferior. The first victims of this perverted pseudoscience were the disabled and those with genetic maladies. The Nazis implemented the T4 program, euphemistically called euthanasia, or doctor-assisted suicide, to systematically murder these individuals. They were viewed as burdens on society, costing the government too much to keep, their lives deemed worthless. Hospitals and asylums became killing centers, but the reach of eugenics did not stop there. It extended its deadly grip to the Jewish population. We were portrayed as a threat to the purity of the Aryan race, our very existence a supposed contamination. The Nazi propaganda machine churned out lies, depicting us as subhuman and genetically inferior. This dehumanization paved the way for the atrocities that followed. Politically, eugenics provided the Nazis with a pseudo-scientific veneer to justify their racial laws and policies. The Nuremberg laws of 1935 were rooted in these savage beliefs, stripping us of our basic rights and segregating us from the rest of society, pushing us into ghettos. These laws were the legal justification for the systemic persecution and eventual genocide of 6 million Jews. Culturally, the impact was profound. Our contributions to science, art, and literature were erased, our heritage vilified. The Nazis sought to rewrite history, presenting their warped, degenerate vision of genetic purity as the path to a utopian future. Jewish culture, once a vibrant part of European society, was now targeted for destruction and elimination. Socially, the implications were devastating. Families were torn apart, communities destroyed. The fear and suspicion sown by eugenic propaganda isolated us, turning neighbors into enemies. Once friends, now were eager to report us to authorities. The ghettos and concentration camps became symbols of our dehumanization, where the eugenic ideology was enacted with brutal efficiency. Yet, amidst this darkness, we found ways to resist. As I tell you of my eyewitness accounting the sad period, I am filled with emotions both of sorrow and pride. Sorrow for my family and the countless lives lost to this abhorrent ideology. After so many years, I recognize with pride for the courage and strength we displayed in the face of such evil. The story of eugenics, which still resonates even today, is a stark reminder of the dangers of pseudoscience and the importance of safeguarding our humanity. May you learn from the past and with vigilance protect the future. Let this unspeakable period be a reminder of the perils of unchecked ideology. Never again